When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you. If I can look at you and the world is alright with you, and I know the world's alright, just one look at you. All I have to do is look at you, and I know everything will be just fine. A lovely day, 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 lovely day. Seems impossible to face,
when someone else inside of me
always seems to know the way, then I look at you and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you and I know it's gonna be. When I look at you, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Just one look at you, it's gonna be you. And the world's alright with me.
and the world's alright with me.
Just one look at you.
Just one look at you,
And I know it's gonna be. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. It's alright with me. Just one look at you, just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be. Then I look at you. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be.
then I look at you, yeah,
And the world's alright,
and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you,
and I know it's
yeah, oh yeah.
when I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's alright. Welcome to Pure Fun with Pure Life Theater. We will be bringing you some of the best talent in the Triangle. We also have some wonderful friends helping us introduce the amazing people you will see tonight. This show is free to the public, but donations are welcome. So sit back and relax and let us entertain you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Deb Royals-Mazurk, and I am here with you tonight as part of the Pure Life Theater Company family. We are so excited to finally fling open our doors and begin to do what we do so well at Pure Life Theater Company. We have some incredible shows coming up for you. First up in June, opening June 11th, directed by the incredible Jamal Farrar, is August Wilson's Radio Golf. In September, October, we're going to finally be able to bring you Pearly, directed by the amazing Aya Wallace. Motown Christmas is coming back in December at both our Raleigh and our Cary locations. And February, March, we're bringing a regional premiere that's appropriate for all ages, based on the book by Chelsea Clinton, She Persisted. It's a wonderful piece of theater and so great to hear the stories of these powerful women. There are about 16 roles that will be on stage and are going to be and are acted by 6 actors. You're going to meet people like Sally Ride, Ruby Bridges, Sojourner Truth. So it's just an incredible experience, and we're very happy to be able to premiere that in this area. And finally, next June, this time, 2022, we're going to bring you another August Wilson piece. It's Fences. And if you've never been able to participate or be a part of an audience during a Fences production, it is an incredible experience. August Wilson is beyond genius. Every word intentionally there, and we really feel connected to the importance of making his work available and more accessible, especially in times like now. So we hope you'll join us for all of these shows and more. Now I have an incredible opportunity to introduce our next performer. His name is Jaira Ijoma. Jaira is 14 years old, and he is a freshman at Enloe High School. He has performed at many theater companies throughout the Triangle area, and some of his favorite roles include Donkey in Shrek, Mufasa in Lion King, and my favorite, because I directed the show, is Ziggy and 3 Little Birds, which he performed in back in February of 2019. You're in for a treat. It's so incredible to watch these young artists blossoming and becoming just amazing, amazing talents. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. We're deeply grateful, and we look forward to seeing you at the theater. Love you.
This summer was the worst summer in my short 14 years of life. It all started with a phone call. My mother was crying and begging, asking for more time as if she were gasping for her last breath of air. She held me as tight as she could and cried. Her tears hit my shirt like bullets. And she told me we were being evicted. She kept apologizing to me. I thought, I have no home. I should have asked for something less expensive at Christmas. On the morning of the eviction, a hard knock on the door woke me up. The sheriff was there to do his job. I looked up at the sky, waiting for something to happen. My mother has nothing, no family to lean on, no money coming in. Why bother coming to school when I'm homeless? The bus stops in front of the school. I feel like throwing up. I'm wearing clothes from last year, some old shoes, and no new haircut. I kept thinking I'd get laughed at. Instead, I'm greeted by some friends from last year. They were all in my English class. And it hits me. Mrs. Grewell, my crazy English teacher from last year. She's the only person who gave me hope. Talking with friends about English and our trips made me feel so much better. I got my schedule, and the first teacher is Mrs. Grewell, room 203. I walk into the room and feel all of my problems just disappeared. They're just not as important anymore. I am home.
Hi there, I'm Noelle Lazzarello from Brave New Classics. I started Brave New Classics last summer, and since then we have been digging through theater history to bring you hidden gems from underrepresented voices. This summer we are doing our 9th production, which is Juna Barnes, The Dove, and To the Dogs, and our 10th production, which is The Rover by Afra Ben. A certain Juan that you might know and love is starring in that one as Don Pedro, so you certainly won't want to miss it. We'll be streaming those productions on Twitch and on YouTube, so I hope you will join us. But tonight I'm here to introduce our next performer, Grace Kelly. Grace is a rising junior at CGHS, and she is thrilled to participate in this year's Pure Life fundraiser. Grace is 15 years old, and she's been in productions of Zuccotti Park at Justice Theater Project, James and the Giant Peach at Raleigh Little Theater, and Ragtime, also at Justice Theater Project. Grace would like to thank all that have helped her achieve her personal and theatrical goals this year, and hopes you enjoy.
Well, I'll sing you the story of a sorrowful lad. He had everything he wanted, didn't want what he had. He had wealth, of health, and name, and fame, and all of that noise. But he didn't have none of those simple joys. His life seemed purposeless and flat. Aren't you glad you don't feel like that? So he ran from all the things he'd done. He ran from things he'd just begun. He ran from himself, and that's mighty far to run. Out into the country where he played as a boy. Knew he had to find him some simple joys. He wanted someplace warm and green. We all could use a change of scene. Sweet summer evenings, hot wine and bread, sharing your supper, sharing your bed. Simple joys have a simple voice that says, why not go ahead? And wouldn't you rather be a left-handed flea or crab on a slab at the bottom of the sea than a man who never learned how to be free, not till the day he dies? And wouldn't you rather be a left-handed flea or crab on a slab at the bottom of the sea, or newt on a root of a banyan tree than a man who never learned how to be free, not till his golden days? Sweet summer evening, sad fireside, feasting your belly, feasting your eyes. Simple joys have a simple voice that says time is living's prize. And wouldn't you rather be a left-handed flea or crab on a slab at the bottom of the sea, or newt on a root of a banyan tree, or fig on not till the day, not till the day, not till the day he dies.
Although not conventional, remember, this is a fundraiser, and we would love to see you donate, not just to us, but to all community theaters in this area. We want to get back to where you knew we were before the pandemic. So please go to our website, purelifetheater.com, and click on the QR code, and we will see you at the theater.
One of the other blessings or silver linings that have come out of the COVID-19 time has been our partnership with other businesses with Live It Up on Hillsborough Street. Last year, they had an artist go into several businesses that were selected for the anime project that the artist was working on. In this particular piece, you'll see Shonda Branch and Deb Royals. We love that because we work so much together. We think this is an awesome way to kind of highlight all the work that we do for theater for young audiences, theater education, and providing this place for children to come and learn all about theater and following that as a passion if they choose. If you haven't booked your child into an in-person camp this summer, we have 2 camps we're offering the weeks of July 12th and July 19th. Those are The Lion King and Into the Woods. Both will have fully mounted productions at the end. Now, just for a quick second, we'd like to show you a little bit of the rest of the landscape here at the Royal Bakery building. The thing we love about this space is that oftentimes we can tell parents if you need a cup of coffee, you can go to Lucky Tree. Jasmine's is right down the hall here, and Brick House is here, and most of all, we're super stoked about the fact that Ben & Jerry's is here in the building. And if you know anything about Deb Royals, you know she loves to go to the ice cream shop after shows, where the children can sing songs from the show they just finished and also have ice cream. So here we are, as we walked around the loop, we're back at the front door of Pure Life Theater Company.
Hi everyone, my name is Tim Locklear and I'm the Managing Artistic Director for North Raleigh Arts and Creative Theater. We are so happy that we're able to open once again after this terrible year that everyone in the arts community has suffered from. We're calling our season for 21-22 Season of Hope. We opened October the 22nd with our first production, Young Frankenstein. We're so happy to open with a comedy that will hopefully brighten everyone's first time back into our theater. Our second production for our holiday season is called Holidays Remembered. It's an original production that will highlight Kwanzaa tradition, Hanukkah traditions, and Christmas traditions. Starting in 2022, our first production is the drama American Son, which opens January 21st. Followed by, on March 11th, we open with Side by Side by Sondheim. On April 22nd, we open with the drama/comedy Roe, which tells the story of Roe versus Wade. And finally, we close out the season with the color purple on June 3rd. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the next performer, Ty Myatt. Ty is a lifelong theater actor whose passions include acting, singing, dancing, martial arts, and video games. Ty is currently a full-time instructor at Revolution Modern Martial Arts. Notable roles for Ty include Matheson in Old Man and the Old Moon, and at Enract he played Clyde Barrow in Bonnie and Clyde. So sit back and enjoy this performance from Ty Myatt.
Maybe I came on too strong. Maybe I've waited too long. Maybe I played my cards wrong, oh, just a little bit wrong. Baby, I apologize for it. I could fall or I could fly here in your aeroplane. I could live or I could die hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all and jumping in harder than 10,000 rocks on the lake. So don't call me baby unless you mean it. Don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So let me know the truth before I dive right into you. You're a mystery. I have traveled the world and there's no other girl like you. No one. What's your history? Do you have a tendency to lead some people on? 'Cause I heard you do. I could fall or I could fly here in your aeroplane. And I could live or I could die hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all and lie awake every day. Don't know how much I can take. So don't call me baby unless you mean it. Don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So let me know the truth before I dive right into you. And I can fall or I can fly here in your aeroplane. And I can live or I could die hanging on the words you say. And I've been known to give my all, sitting back, looking at every mess that I've made. So don't call me baby unless you mean it. Don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So don't call me baby unless you mean it. Don't tell me you need me if you don't believe it. So let me know the truth before I dive right into you. Before I dive right into you.
Hi, I'm Lauren Kennedy Brady. I'm the producing artistic director of Theater Raleigh. I'm very happy to be with you tonight and really happy to introduce Zoe Bennett. She's an 18-year-old from Raleigh, North Carolina. She'll be graduating from Leesville Road High with a 4.38 GPA, and she'll be attending the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill next year. She's been involved with JTP since middle school, participating in Oliver, The Little Mermaid Jr., Lion King Jr., and she really hopes that you enjoy the show. And I hope you enjoy this monologue that she wrote.
Tired by Zoe Bennett. What does it mean to be Black in America? Honestly, I'm tired of talking about it. It is exhausting, overwhelming, and scary. It is having to watch another one of our people be murdered via the internet every other week. It is being failed by the system. It is having to constantly educate people on Black history and the racism in this country. It is feeling the need to code switch in order to fit in with corporate America, to fit in general. It is being told our hair is unprofessional. It is being told, you're so smart for a Black girl. You're so pretty, you're so cool for a Black girl. It is being treated as a Barbie doll one day and the angry Black woman the next. It is having to look up and see monuments that are praised for lynching, whipping, raping, dehumanizing, and killing my ancestors. But it's all in the past, right? Slavery has ended, right? Being Black is living generations after slavery was abolished, but still experiencing its effects. But wait, no, that's all in our heads, right? Being Black is having to hear one of our own tell the world that 400 years of slavery was a choice. Having to hear that staying in this mindset is just us victimizing ourselves. But we just need to get over it, right? What does it mean to be Black in America? Honestly, I'm tired of talking about it. It's excellent, beautiful, strong, until it's feared, oppressed, and hated. Smart, fierce, brave, until it's targeted, ghetto, insensitive. It's melanin poppin' until that same melanin poses a threat that ends in a death sentence. They support our music, our food, and our fashion sense, adore our hair, art, and makeup. They love to follow our ways of life, but when it's time to stand up for a Black life, silence, rejection, complicity. So, what does it mean to be Black in America? Honestly, I'm tired of talking about it.
I was dreaming when I wrote this. Forgive me if it goes astray. Whoa. But when I woke up this morning, could have sworn it was Judgment Day. The sky was all purple, there were people running everywhere. Yeah. Trying to run from our destruction, you know I didn't even care. They say 2000 parties over, oops, out of time. So tonight I'm gonna party like it's 1999. Oh, they say 2000 parties over, oops, out of time. So tonight I'm gonna cry like it's 1999. No, 1999. Whoa, whoa, 1999. Yeah, yeah, 1999. 1999. Pure Life is back and better than ever. We have radio golf. We have Pearly. We have our traditional Motown Christmas. We have She Persisted, and we have Fences. This is going to be an amazing year. So make sure you're there. Make sure you see these wonderful shows. We're going to have some first-time directors. We're going to have some first-time producers in some of these productions. So we could really use your support. Oh, and speaking of support, remember, this is a fundraiser. And we want to keep the doors open. No, we're not begging. But we are asking nicely. Because we want to stay around. We want to be here for you so that you can have live entertainment. Okay, let's get back to the show.
Hi, I'm Jerome Davis. I'm the artistic director of Burning Coal Theater Company, and I would like to thank everyone for participating tonight. Burning Coal has a production of Evita being performed in June at the Dorothea Dix Park in downtown Raleigh. We hope everybody will join us for that. We'll be announcing our season shortly. I have the great pleasure of introducing one of my friends and compatriots in the arts, Mary Rowland. Mary has performed and worked at almost every theater you can imagine in the Triangle over the years. Most recently, she appeared as Sherlock in Baskerville at Raleigh Little Theater, and in June Goralnik's new play, Little O, for the Justice Theater Project. And Mary, this past year, retired from teaching communications and theater arts at Wake Tech. So without further ado, folks, here's Mary Rowland.
Was the hope drop wherein you dressed yourself? Had it slept since, and wakes it now to look so green and pale on what it did so freely? From this time, such I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not, wait upon I would, like the poor cat of the adage? What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more than man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and that their fitness now does unmake you. I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from its boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this. We fail? But screw your courage to the sticking place, it will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, whereto the rather shall his day's hard journey soundly invite him, his 2 chamberlains will I, with wine and wassail, so convince that memory, the warder of the brain, shall be a fume, and the receipt of reason a limbeck only, when in swinish sleep their drenched natures lie, as in a den. What cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great quell. Who dares receive it other, as we shall make our griefs and clamors roar upon his death?
Hello, Pure Life Theater. I'm Patrick Torres, Artistic Director at Raleigh Little Theater. We have some exciting shows coming up at RLT, starting with The Mountaintop by Katori Hall, opening on June 10th. I love working in a theater community that continually supports one another, so thank you so much for supporting Pure Life, and thank you, Pure Life, for having me tonight. It is my pleasure to introduce our next performer, Emily Steinhoff James. Emily James is an Army veteran, attorney, and neonatal nurse. She is a UNC Law and Duke nursing graduate. She resides in Garner with her incredible husband, Superman Chris, her beautiful toddler Miles, and adorable Dachshunds, Benny and Lily. She is thrilled to be participating in this fundraiser for Pure Life Theater. Her past credits include Three Little Birds, where she was the assistant stage manager, A Piece of My Heart, where she played Leanne, Downrange, she played Paula, Romeo and Juliet, she played Benvolio, and she's participated in RLT's Divas in 2018, 2019, and she won the Divas crown in 2020. Emily would like to thank her family and friends for their love and support. Please welcome Emily Steinhoff James.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't
So, good afternoon from Pure Life Theater Company. This is Deb Royals. I am here on the set of Radio Golf, and I thought we'd share just a little bit of what the set is becoming. And then I have a very special person to introduce. Our next performer is Alyssa Wise. Alyssa Wise is a senior at Enloe High School, and Alyssa will be going to Elon College this fall, working towards a Bachelor of Fine Arts in acting. Alyssa has been seen on multiple shows throughout the Triangle area, including the stages of Pure Life Theater Company. We are so excited and super duper proud to share the talents of Alyssa Wise.
I've spent my life in your shadow. I've spent my life being the younger, darker sister. And you, being the light, bright one born in the likeness of Mama, her beautiful, angelic firstborn child. And Daddy, always fussing over you like you were some kind of princess. Part of your problem is that things have always come too easy for you. Maybe that's why I spent my life wanting so badly to be just like you, thinking you were so much better than me. I've tried my best to fill the void that you left, but it's never been enough. I'm the one who's been there by Mama's side, cooking her food, rubbing her back, getting up in the night with her, drying her tears, but she can't stop her weeping because I'm not her favorite. I'm not the one. I've always known that, but I always told myself that you didn't think of me as worthless. I was so excited to see you. I was hoping that I'd find out that my big sister missed me something awful. When you left, you took the life out of our home with you. Mama and Daddy were never the same. They blamed each other for you leaving, and I sat there and watched Mama weep for 2 years. And at first I thought this was finally my opportunity to shine, to finally be the beloved daughter, to show her how special I was. But she still couldn't see me through all her pain. She was still blinded by your white, bright light as I sit in the darkness. When Daddy passed, more darkness. The sadness was almost unbearable for Mom and me, and, well, out of sheer desperation, here I am. Being the dutiful daughter once again, trying to do what's best for this family while you go do what is best for you. I've put my life on hold because of you. I've stayed in Jackson with Mama and Daddy because of you. I didn't want to break their hearts like you did. But I'm done waiting. It's finally time for me to get out there and do something special with my life, to make my mark. I have finally found something that has given my life some purpose, and I am so grateful for that. And if it means that I'll die trying to do it, then so be it.
Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Van Hamert, and I am the president and founder of Beltline to Broadway. I am so pleased to be here for Pure Life Theater's first annual fundraising event. Beltline to Broadway was founded on the principle that arts journalism should be inclusive and equitable. And what I love about Pure Life Theater is that its principles are pretty much the same: to create an inclusive and equitable performance space for theater makers and theater companies from all over the Triangle. So I hope you will support them tonight. And I am pleased to introduce our next artist, Christy Vincent Johnson, a Louisiana native, performer, creative director, choreographer, and educator. She's an assistant professor of dance at North Carolina Central University and the founder and director of the Triangle Dance Project, a community-based arts nonprofit organization. Here she is with an original dance.
Such a long, long time. Look like I get you off of my mind, but I can't. Just the thought of you turns my whole world misty blue. Just the mention of your name turns the flicker to a flame. Listen to me, good baby. I think of the things we used to do, and my whole world turns misty blue. Heaven knows I've tried. Baby, when I say that I'm glad we're through, deep in my heart I know I've lied. I've lied. I've lied. Such a long, long time. Looks like I'd get you off of my mind, but I can't. Just the thought of you, my love, my whole world turns misty blue.
Hello, I'm Jerry Sipp, the Artistic Director of the Justice Theater Project in Raleigh. You know, coming out of this pandemic, there was two things I was looking forward to most. The first was beautiful, sunshiny days like this, and the second was for live theater to return to the Triangle. And that's why we at JTP are so proud to support the work of Pure Life Theater, and we appreciate their support as we head into our 2021-22 season. We're so excited to be back, and we're going to be coming back to you with a brilliant play called Every Brilliant Thing. It is a one-person show about a young boy's quest to help his mother out of her depression by compiling a list of every brilliant thing there is to live for. And I couldn't think of a more apropos show for these times. This December, we'll be presenting for the 11th season our Christmas classic, Black Nativity. Then in February, we're going to be doing a show as unique as its title. It is called, let me take a deep breath here, we are proud to present a presentation about the Herero of Namibia, formerly known as Southwest Africa, from the German Südwest Africa between the years of 1884 and 1915. Then, in April, we'll be bringing a brand new adaptation of the classic drama Enemy of the People. And then finally in June, we'll be presenting one of the great Broadway classics of all time, Man of La Mancha. You know, an actor that's been featured on our stage many times is Darius Hooks. Darius resides in Wake Forest, North Carolina. His stage credits for JTP include Gershwin's Porgy and Bess, A Soldier's Play, Black Nativity, and Oliver. At Raleigh Little Theater, he's been featured in Three Little Birds, and he's also been seen in The Triangle in Pooled, A Motown Christmas, Soul Man, adapted by Nate Jacobs. He's been one of the starring players in the movie Feminine and in the web series The Perfect Date. He's married with 3 children, ages 23, 14, and 10, all girls. He's a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, and he is here tonight to sing a song for you. Folks, here's Darius Hooks.
Girl, you're looking sweeter now. You got it every day, girl. Wish that I could love you now in a special way. You light my fire. I feel alive. My mind, I'm satisfied. So I stand in. Girl, you knock me out. Exciting. I'm so exciting, baby. Makes me wanna shout. Listen here. I feel so lucky, girl, to have you all alone. I really love the way you love me, girl, wherever I'll be yours. You blow my mind, baby. I'm so alive with you, baby. Light my fire. I feel alive. You blow my mind. I'm satisfied. So I said so I say, baby, you knock me out. I really love the way you know me, girl. Girl, you knock me out. Girl, you knock me out. outstanding. Girl, you knock me out. So outstanding.
We can paint a perfect picture. When in unity we stand. Let us break the chains of silence as we hold each other's hands. When we see the good in others, then the healing will begin. Every life will truly matter beyond the color of our skin. We can make it better. Better from sea to shining sea. When we come together, we make the world a better place for you and me. God, please grant us peace and mercy, and give us favor from above, as we learn to live together in harmony and love. Though we all may be different, we are one and the same. You're my brother, you're my sister, though we have a different name. We can make it better. Better from sea to shining sea. When we come together, we make the world a better place for you and me. Once we walked in darkness, now we're walking in the light. No longer in the shadows of our past. We can make a difference. It's time to make a change. Together we can conquer